warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back, my friends, to my YouTube channel Abdulaziz Gab. Today, inshallah, we will take a new course. It's already in Arabic language, but we will translate its content into English today, inshallah. The course is about the basic drilling engineering. The basic drilling engineering, we will talk here about the BHA components, and also we will talk about the rotary BHA and the directional drilling. Then after this, inshallah, we will take another course in cementing, encasing and cementing. So this is very important for all who cares about this course. Number one, we will start today, inshallah, with some basics about the bottom hole drilling assembly, or what's known as the BHA. BHA means bottom hole assembly. So the objective of this course, we will identify the components of the drill string, for example, the drill collar, the drill pipe, the heavyweight drill pipe, everything, okay? Also, we will identify the components of the BHA. We will understand the mechanism of well trajectory in drilling, in directional drilling, like the S shape, like slant hole, like horizontal, like directional. Yani all this we will talk about this. Also, we will understand the different types of mud motors, whether dyno drill or turbo drill or other types, and the different companies, and with different companies, yani for sure. To understand the directional drilling terminology, what is the azimuth, inclination, dogleg, all this terminology we will discuss in this course, inshallah. So number one, the component number one in the drill string, it's the uppermost, which is called the drill pipe. What is the drill pipe? Actually, the drill pipe is a tubular steel conduit fitted with special threaded ends called tool joint. Special threaded means it could be, for example, 4.5 IF, 3.5 IF, XT39, XT54, means different thread. Okay, this thread has limitation in tension or on tension mode or whatever, يعني, okay, to apply tension. The grade of the drill pipe, the most common grade or class for the drill pipe is G105 and S135. So, for example, if you have here 3.5, okay, 3.5, you have 3.5 13.3 and 3.5 15.5. This is pound per foot, okay, it's weight. But the grade is G105 and S135. S135 means it has higher capacity for its yield, يعني. Okay, so you can apply more overball or more overball if you need to make fishing, for example, or whatever. So it's better if you need to make drill string design, you have to put the G105 in the bottom and S135 on the top, so it can easily withstand these forces, يعني, with these tension forces. The color code of the drill pipe. If you have drill pipe with two white bands, this means it's a premium type. This is called premium. We have premium, we have new, or we have premium, we have new or class 1, we have class 2, and we have class 3 and junk. Okay, these are the color codes, يعني. Okay, so premium, you can apply 100% of its tension force, of its yield, يعني. Okay, you have to apply 100, you can apply 100% of the yield strength over it during the fishing job, for example. Okay, so this is premium. Okay, new, you can apply up to 90. Okay, which means it was used for some time and we make an inspection after, for example, 6 months or 50k feet, يعني after 50,000 feet of drilling, or every 6 months. This is the most common inspection by the field experience, يعني. Okay, one white band. Okay, this means it's a new pipe. Okay, class 2, it has here yellow. Class 2, you can apply up to 70% or 80% during making the string design, and class 3 less than this value. If you have color code with the red, this means it's junk. It has some damage in the thread, or damage in the body, or collapse in the body, or whatever. يعني. So these are the color codes that it's put after the inspection for the drill pipe. Here something also number 2, it's called enhanced drill pipe. Enhanced drill pipe, which has mini stabilizer, as you see here. This is mini stabilizer profile on the tool body to steer cutting speeds, especially in directional and horizontal drilling. It can be used in extended reach drilling, ERD, extended reach drilling of horizontal wells to improve hole cleaning. Okay. Then this is the first component. It's called drill pipe. Now the second component, it's called heavy weight drill pipe, or HWDP. Okay. It's in appearance, it is the same like drill pipe exactly, but it has more intentional capacity, يعني, or more yield capacity over the drill pipe. يعني. Okay, it can withstand more tension than the drill pipe. Okay, so similar in appearance to the drill pipe. So it has the same it has the same outer diameter. For example, drill pipe 5.5, and also we have heavyweight 5.5. So the outer diameter is the same, but the internal diameter is less than the drill pipe. Heavyweight has the following different dimensional characteristics. The tube wall is heavier, about 1 inch thick in most sizes. The tool joints are longer. So if you make rack back for the drill pipe or for the string on the monkey board, for example, or setback area, if you make rack back, you can notice that some stands have short tool joint, and other have long tool joint, and others didn't have. The shorter one is the drill pipe, but the longer one is the heavyweight drill pipe, and the stand which don't have any tool joint, it's the drill collar, mainly the drill collar. So the tool joints are longer, and the tube section has a larger diameter at mid length to protect the pipe from wear. Heavyweight drill pipe were developed for the following reasons. It acts as a transition member to be run between the drill collars and the drill pipe. It's also as a flexible weight member to run on the directional drilling. For example, we have here in the BHA, we put the bit, then the drill collar, then the drill collar is very stiff, okay, and the drill pipe is not stiff. So we put a transition zone between both of them. It's called the heavyweight drill pipe. This is very important. Number 2, sometimes in directional drilling, as the drill collar is very stiff, we can't use it to build the angle, or to make some horizontal work or directional drilling work. So we put the heavyweight drill pipe instead of the drill collar, and we continue drilling in the horizontal drilling. Okay, so it's a flexible weight member to run on directional drilling, as the weight member on small rigs and drilling small diameter holes. Here, as I told you, this is the number 3, the drill collar. What is the function of the drill collar? Actually, it has two functions. Number 1, to add or to provide weight on bit for drilling. Number 2, it keeps the string under tension. So the neutral point is away from the jar. Depending on the weight on bit you are applying during drilling. Okay. So the drill collar, it's a component of drill string that provides weight on bit for drilling, and the gravity acts on the large mass of the collars to provide the downward force needed for the bits to effectively or efficiently break the rocks. It has two types. Number 1, as you see, this is flat type, flat as you see here. and another one is spiral drill collar. So you have flat type and you have spiral type. As you see here, this is drill pipe, and you see the tool joint here is very short, and the drill core it doesn't have it doesn't have tool joint. So if you need to lay down or to make up the drill collar, you have to get lifting sub for the drill collar. Okay, but for the drill pipe, you can just go with the elevator. Here we have some subs. Subs means the sub is short threaded piece of the pipe used to adapt parts of the drilling string that cannot otherwise be screwed together because of difference in street side or design. What's this meaning? For example, we have the bit. The bit, the bit, the bit has male thread. Okay, whatever, 5, 6, 5, 8, regular or whatever. So it has thread. Okay, if this thread is male, and I need to put drill collar above the bit. Okay, so the drill collar also is male. So male and male it cannot match. So I have to put double box sub, which is called the bit sub. Here this is box and this is box, so it can adapt the bit from the below and the drill collar from above, and this is called the bit sub. Also, it has recess here inside, so we can put inside it the float valve if we need to put float valve to avoid any well control issue during drilling. Okay, this is number one. Number two, the drill collar sub. It also this is drill collar sub. It's put in the drill collar as you see here, so it acts as a lifting sub or whatever. Crossover sub. What's the crossover? Crossover mainly if we have a component with thread XT54, for example, and we have the jar with thread 4.5 IF. So we cannot make up those together unless we have crossover from this thread to the other thread, and we have to put them together. So the crossover here, depending on the both threads, it can help us to make up the between both of them. And the Kelly sub here, this is for the Kelly during in the Kelly rig. Okay. Uh, Something also is called stabilizer. This is called stabilizer as you see here, whether it has uh, some insert or it's flat. This stabilizer is mainly used in directional work and in also horizontal, and we will talk about it in details later, inshallah. This is very important. Here the stabilizer, as you see here, single steel forging, as you see, blade hard facing style insert like this, a straight blade or sliding like what we see here is this sliding, or spiral blade like open wrap here to 270 like this, or full wrap like 360. Okay, this is very important. Blade profile, it could be parallel or melon for sliding or BDC cutter or whatever. And it depends on different designs. Other type of stabilizers is called sleeve type. Sleeve type. This is integral, which means it's one. It's integral, which means it's one piece. And several sleeve. Sorry, sleeve. It means it's two pieces, like what we see in the motors. For example, in the mud motors, you see some stabilizers are with sleeves. Okay, so it helps also in the same issue. The two main components here we have mandrel and sleeve. Straight blade options to improve the slide drilling performance. As you see here, this is this is mandrel, and you can put this sleeve here and close it. So this type is composed of two components, mandrel and sleeve. It can back off down hole when drilling in shock environment. Okay, so we have to take care of the torque applied over it. Stabilizer, as you see here, it could be spiral blade, could be straight blade, and it could be straight blade with offset, as you see here. Okay, Here also the two-piece stabilizer, as you see also here. Okay. This is open spiral stabilizer and this is tight stabilizer. Okay. Another thing is called adjustable stabilizers, and in sometimes we use it, as we will see in the next video. It has its various makes and size available. In most cases, it can be run as near bit stabilizer or string stabilizer. It could be near bit stabilizer or string stabilizer, as it is adjustable. Yeah. Under gauge, most common type activated by weight and it locked by bumps on. Here, something is called roller reamer. The roller reamer, it has different cutting structures. Here, this is different cutting structure. It could be insert or other type. Roller bins are retained in body blocks bins. يعني here it's retained in body blocks by using bins here. Okay. It has limited working hours or run hours, about 2.5 million RPM or revolutions. So you check for the RPM for the drill pipe and or the bit يعني RPM, and you can multiply it by a factor. So it could exactly give you the exact number for the running hours for the this roller reamer inserts. Yeah. Rule of thumb: to keep, build, or hold tendency, size of the roller reamer must be a 1 by 8 inch, okay, or it's called eighth inch under the replaced stabilizer. And we will talk exactly about everything in rotary VHE. Here something is called a hole opener, as you see, hole opener. Run with bull nose and stabs to make sure unplanned side track is prevented. It's used to prevent any sudden or unplanned side track. Another type here is it's a spiral type. This type is not spiral, and this type is a spiral type. It's field replaceable parts, special rough condition tool. Here, something also is called concentric BDC reamers or reaming while drilling. During drilling, the hole is not smooth. Okay, so it is not drifted well. It's not drifted well. Sometimes you have some holes, big holes, and tight holes, big holes, tight holes like this. But if we need smooth hole, we have to add this component to the PHA, which is called concentric BDC reamers, as you see here. This concentric BDC reamers, it can be activated uh, from up يعني by dropping ball or whatever, and it can help in reaming, and I will show you video about this issue. Increases borehole diameter behind the drilling bit. It increases the borehole diameter behind the bit, and it helps to compensate for mobile formations like shale or salt or whatever, and borehole cleaning, ECD management, and it may allow intermediate or expandable casing string contingency. It's run above the RSS, rotary steerable system, needing full gauge contact with wellbore to work. Okay, because this is very important. As you see here, this is the concentric reamer overview. As you see, different types here. Okay, and this is the inserts, as you see. Okay. Okay, here something is called under reamer. Under reamer, it opens a hole below smaller casings or where there are ID restrictions. It's hydraulically activated and mostly replaced by newer concentric BDC type reamers. Here also another type, it's ball drop or hydraulic activation. And now let's check for the video for these types of the this type of the BHA component.
Multiple reaming trips to reduce rat hole length are a thing of the past. Halliburton has developed a tool that will reduce rat hole length to less than 3 feet and reach TD in one run. Halliburton's TD Ream tool is based on the proven reliability of the NBR reamer technology, complementing our portfolio of downhole tools. Here we see the TD Ream tool combined with an XR reamer drilling assembly being run in hole. The casing shoe and cement are drilled out conventionally, with the under-reaming tools being dormant to ensure that activation in the casing does not occur. Drilling of new formation continues until the XR reamer tool is below the casing shoe. A ball is dropped and pumped down, which activates the XR reamer and allows the arms to open. Once the XR reamer cutter arms are fully deployed, simultaneous drilling and reaming commences until TD of the section is reached. A second ball is dropped and pumped down to deactivate the XR reamer and close the arms. The drilling assembly is then pulled back until the TD Ream tool is positioned in the enlarged wellbore above the pilot hole. The TD Ream tool is activated by increasing the pressure drop across the tool in order to shear the retaining pins. After the cutter pistons have fully deployed, reaming of the rat hole commences until section TD is again reached. However, now the rat hole has been reduced from more than 100 feet to less than 3 feet. And the drilling assembly can be pulled out of hole, and casing operations commence without the requirement for an additional dedicated reaming run. The TD Ream tool was developed to save operators time and money, demonstrating Halliburton's focus on solving customer challenges by applying reliable technology in innovative ways.
Now we have something is called enlarge while drilling. As you see here, this is called enlarge while drilling. It's weight activated with hydraulic lock mechanism, and it has ability to make back reaming also because of these inserts. Also, this is the eccentric BDC reamers that I have talked to you before. It's typically run close to the bit. Directional control difficult if run below motor or RSS, so it should be above it. Potential vibration source due to the eccentric forces, and it need to be stabilized correctly to ensure good borehole enlargement, and it also can provide unreliable borehole enlargement. And this is the video that shows how it works.
When directional drilling, the quality of the wellbore is damaged in several ways. Because a directional drill bit sits at an angle from the rest of the drill string, a spiraling pattern emerges while the string rotates. And although the resulting hole at any given point measures out to the intended cutting diameter, examining an extended length of the wellbore proves the drift diameter is actually much smaller. Geosteering causes irregular ledges, both while intentionally rotating and sliding, or when making directional corrections that result in doglegs. And the formation itself can break out into the wellbore as the bit releases formation pressure. It all results in increased drag, creating havoc for the drill string. Torque levels creep dangerously high, and rate of penetration is significantly reduced. Not as much force can be transferred to the bit, while tools take an unnecessary beating. That's where Drill-N-Ream comes in. Drill-N-Ream is a patented complete downhole wellbore conditioning system, a step change in downhole drilling technology, offered, manufactured, and maintained by Superior Drilling Products. Sitting in the drill string above the directional bottom hole assembly, Drill-N-Ream eases into the wellbore, utilizing its diamond domes to protect the casing. You can immediately see its benefits over traditional reamers. Instead of simply following the spiraling path of the bit, Drill-N-Ream's patented dual reaming eccentric design forces the drift wider, creating a wellbore that doesn't choke the drill string. The same effect occurs at doglegs or rotate and slide ledges. Drill-N-Ream reduces the chance of ledge collisions, decreasing the wear on tools as they pass by. And the profile relief doesn't allow the tool to simply slide over problems. Instead, it coaxes the wellbore ledges into the cutting path, shaping a smoother wellbore. In addition, the progressive blade design allows Drill-N-Ream to shear away the formation. This can lower overall torque averages because Drill-N-Ream is never trying to cut a full hole at once. This can all be done while drilling the original well, eliminating the need for dedicated reamer runs. A high-quality wellbore produces greater drilling and completion results, and Drill-N-Ream is the best way to ensure superior wellbore quality. Whether vertical drilling or in the lateral, onshore or deep well offshore, with the Drill-N-Ream wellbore conditioning system, you get longer runs, less torque, more power to the bit, less tripping, and quicker time to bottom, saving you money all the way to total depth. Contact a Superior Drilling Products representative to learn more today.
Thank you today for this course. I hope I could deliver the first session smoothly without any problems. And inshallah, we will meet later, inshallah, in other in other sessions. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.